what I call a super salad, which is a salad with a lot of mixed greens, a lot of good protein, a lot of good vegetables. We're going to do a pasta, farfalle pasta, also known as a bow tie pasta, with a lot of fresh farm vegetables from right here in the garden. And then we're going to do that with the herb crusted chicken breast. And then we're going to finish off with a lavender mint lemonade. And so everything that we got came from the garden here today. And so with that, we're going to begin. You ready? You started already? Going? Mm-hmm. Okay. Hello, my name is Kevin McGee. For those of you who do not know, before I started doing avid entrepreneurship, I spent several years as an executive chef when I owned several restaurants here in Atlanta. So as I was getting ready today, it made me remember why I got out of the restaurant business, because it's definitely too hard and too much work. So I had to bring a little help with me today. So I have my executive sous chef here today, Miss Amaya McGee. Say hello, Amaya. My daughter. And so in the McGee family, everybody has to work for their meal. So if you don't work, you don't eat. So she's here today to put in some work and help us out. So we're going to do a few things for you today. We're going to start off with what I call a super salad. And so super salad is going to be just a lot of good greens that you may not normally use kind of in a salad here. So before we actually do the salad, we're going to start off by doing the vinaigrette. And so the vinaigrette, as everybody knows, is basically just a mixture of olive oil and vinegar, salt, pepper, and seasoning. So this one, we're going to do a little different twist on it. So what we actually did was we're going to create a vinaigrette, but we also are going to use muscadines. And so for those of you who don't know, muscadines are somewhat like a grape, same family. They're pretty sweet. They have seeds in them, and they're very seasonal, and they're very popular, particularly here in the Southeast. So we're going to do a apple cider and muscadine vinaigrette. It's going to be really, really tasty. And so we'll start that in just a second. I'm just kind of dicing up some roasted garlic right here. We'll use that to kind of start the vinaigrette. And so anytime you're doing a vinaigrette, you need basically a couple of components. You need mustard, which is going to serve as an emulsifier. So right here I have some Dijon mustard. We'll put that in there. Also need salt. Put a little bit of salt in there as well. Also use a little bit of pepper. One thing I like to add to my vinaigrette, this is turmeric. So turmeric is going to give it a very, very beautiful color, but turmeric is also an anti-inflammatory. And so it's very good for your joints and things like that. So we're going to try to pack as many herbs in there as we can. We already have roasted garlic in there. We're going to add to that a little bit of apple cider vinegar. And to that apple cider vinegar, we're going to add some of the muscadine juice. So we juiced about 1.5 pounds of muscadine. And then also going to use a sweetener. Traditionally, you'll use sugar, but I try to stay away from sugar. So we're going to use maple syrup. So that's going to make it really tasty. And once you kind of got the vinaigrette going there, we'll mix all those ingredients together. Then we'll kind of whisk in the olive oil. You'd also use maybe some herbs, but we're going to have a lot of herbs and greens in the salad mix, so we don't really need to put any herbs in the vinaigrette. We'll give that a taste. Excuse me there, sous chef. It's pretty good. You want to taste it? You want to taste it? It's good, isn't it? I paid her to say that. So now we're going to kind of do our green mixture. So we have basically a traditional lettuce mix that you would have. We got that from the garden, with the exception of the romaine. So we have romaine lettuce. We also have some nice field greens, which are kind of the multicolored greens. We're going to add a little bit of a boost, and this is what makes it a super salad. So we're going to add some greens that you may not traditionally use in a salad, but they're available here. So we have sweet potato greens. So these are actually the tops of the sweet potato plant, which are edible. We're also going to add some arugula, which is very peppery. And then finally, we're going to add just a few leaves of basil, fresh basil. So that's going to give it a really unique taste. Then we'll also add just a few pumpkin seeds. A fall twist there. So now we'll add a little bit of our vinaigrette. Just toss the salad. See how golden that is? Beautiful color. Toss the salad here. So we'll put it here. Finish it off with a few little pumpkin seeds. And that's going to be our first dish. So that is a super salad with the muscadine apple cider vinaigrette and toasted pumpkin seeds. All right, so you all can give that a try. You want to go